Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are getting back into the SP topic and explaining and talking about why they are actually closer than you think. Your manifestation, the relationship, the commitment, the communication with your specific person is closer than you realize. It's closer than you think. It's like an invisible battery percentage bar, and you can't actually see how close you are to getting to 100%. And I'm going to explain how to get there, where you're probably at right now, and just give you general advice around this area. So do stay tuned to hear all my thoughts and advice on this area. If you'd like some extra exclusive content that is just for members, you can become an LOA Coaching Darling for $8.99 a month, or sign up with me for one-to-one direct coaching to resolve any issues you're having, any confusion or doubt or issues with your manifestation. I can help you guys resolve all of that. So everything to do with my coaching and my membership is linked below. All the buttons and links are right below the screen. So yeah, take a look, and now let's get started. With a person, the movement does develop and the manifestation does develop a little bit differently than with like a tangible object or a personal internal change in yourself. Like achieving something for yourself or physically. Obviously you can be fully aware of everything that's going on because it's yourself, it's your own life. But with another person, it gets a little bit more nuanced, a little bit more into the gray area in terms of not seeing what's going on, not having a full view of like the physical reality. But there is always behind the scenes movement and internal movement. So it'll be internal conforming. It could be that they're just having thoughts and inner conversations, and not so much like an inner battle, because it's not necessarily a negative process, but it probably does take them by surprise, the way that their feelings and thoughts are conforming. But it happens in a process. It happens naturally, in the most natural way that it could come about is how it will happen. But it could be starting with just their thoughts, or it could be in their own personal lives, which is behind the scenes. You don't see them living their life unless you already have some kind of relationship or close contact with them. They could be having conversations every day, or thoughts and planning to take certain action and things developing. So there's a lot of internal conforming and shifts happening, as well as behind the scenes movement. So remember, you're not privy to everything that's going on. You're not going to see all that movement. You're not going to see all the changes happening, but they are leading into and building into, piece by piece, the end result. And you're going to see the finished result, obviously, because it's going to be your relationship. If you are working to conform your own mind, and if your own mind is conforming, and by that I mean you're being consistent and persisting and not wavering a lot, or when you do, you catch it, so it's not even really wavering, it's just a few negative thoughts. If you're doing all of that, your SP has to reflect that. Your person has to reflect back to you and start to shift in the 3D reality a reflection of the quality of your thoughts. So whether you have a bad relationship with them, no relationship, or a good relationship with them, they are going to be reflecting that back to you, and it's all going to be building into that reflection. So it doesn't mean automatically, obviously, you immediately see the result, that they speak to you or you have a direct interaction with them, but eventually it will build into either being really good or really bad, or just non-existent, depending on the effort you put in. If you keep persisting, you stay focused on your affirmations and you persist and keep looping your affirmations and saying, this relationship is perfect, we are together, they communicate with me, everything is exactly as I want. If you stay focused on that, that is what is going to be reflected in your 3D reality. So again, they are probably closer than you think, even if you're not seeing the physical movement and physical changes having happened already. It all starts internally. Usually, like most of the time, I can't imagine why it would be the other way around, with emotions, thoughts, desires changing, the actions they're going to take, the plans they have, even just subtle things like day to day, or thoughts, or being reminded of you, missing you, anything like that. It usually starts with that internal conforming, the internal shifts happening. So your person is going to be conforming to, whatever your affirmations are. Hopefully they are action based, and it's going to be their thoughts and their feelings. It's their internal shifts happening. So the same way you would conform, feel confident, feel happy, start to have dreams and thoughts about your manifestation coming true, it will be a somewhat similar experience for them. The number one indication that it's actually working and movement is progressing, and that you really are persisting and putting in the effort and getting closer and closer to your specific person manifestation, will be your own mindset. You are the center and guiding light of your manifestation. There's no, 3D validation that you need, any physical reality reassurance. It all comes from within. As cheesy as that might sound, it is true in this case. It does come from the internal process, the internal shifts that you are making. Nothing else around you will change if you don't change, essentially, and especially your own mindset, the way you think throughout the day. So your own internal conforming, feeling confident, feeling balanced, believing and trusting more in your manifestation, getting visuals, having dreams, just anything that would be more positive and help you believe in and trust in your manifestation more is a sign that you're on the right track, you're doing it correctly, it is all coming together. Clearly your own mindset is conforming, and therefore, because everyone is you pushed out, because everything mirror reflects back to you, especially your specific person, their thoughts and feelings will be conforming in the same way. They're getting closer and closer. So if you're not spiraling, you're not hot and cold, you're not trying to force the 3D, and you are consistently putting that effort into repetition, repeating over and over so that your subconscious mind can learn those new beliefs and, repeat the positive way more than the negative. That is creating huge progress, huge shifts, erasing those negative assumptions you may have been holding on to until now, and not trying to force action or seek something out with your specific person, force a conversation or action on their part. That is absolutely, not the right way to do it at all. And what else did I say? You're not wavering and spiraling, not, relying really heavily on validation and reassurance from your circumstances, from the 3D reality. Those are also signs that everything is coming together. It's closer and closer. You've made leaps and bounds in your mindset conforming, the way you've shifted your mindset around, been more positive. You've probably created really positive thought patterns that maybe you haven't even picked up on yet yourself. But if you think back and compare to maybe where you were a couple weeks ago, even a couple days ago, and you think now, oh, I've had a really good day, I've been positive. Oh, do you know what? I haven't cried in a long time. Anything like that. Those are really simple, easy, but powerful ways that you'll see how much change you've actually made. So as I've already touched on the emotional part and also, giving you guys a lot of examples, feeling confident really is a big part of that, and trusting in yourself and the process. So feeling confident that you're on the right track, you know what you're doing, manifestation works, you understand the process, the terminology, the things that I talk about in my videos and as a coach, just covering the principles in my own way, but they're always the same. They're not changing the rules, the principles, the way manifesting works. It's set in stone. That's just the way it is, in terms of being able to manifest with your thoughts and mindset. So really trusting in yourself and the way it's unfolding, knowing that, all right, things may have been a bit bumpy or I may have messed up a little bit, but I'm persisting, I'm on track, I'm working on my mindset, I'm being as consistent as I can, and that's how you've ticked all the boxes and you're on the right track. So you can trust in yourself and the process. Take a deep breath out, release the breath and just relax and know, okay, I'm not going to spiral or overthink. I'm going to enjoy my life and just keep going as I have been. And obviously it is okay to also not fully believe that your manifestation is coming together, fully believe your affirmations and trust, okay, they're literally, my SP is about to show up or anything like that. It's okay not to have that set belief and just kind of focus on trying to build up the belief and repetition, say, I'm just going to keep affirming. You don't have to have 100% confidence or belief. So remember that it is also okay to not have a perfect mindset. But remember that as soon as you continue persisting and keep being consistent and really double down, put in that effort, keep repeating your affirmations and know that I'm just going to keep going until my 3D reality has fully conformed. Movement is happening. They are getting closer and closer. As I gave that analogy, the battery percentage is going up and up. So you are making the right progress. So just remember that whatever you're seeing in your 3D reality right now, it is temporary. It doesn't mean everything is set in stone. It doesn't mean it has to be difficult or a prolonged period of time to manifest. Ignore the 3D reality, focus on your mindset and persist. So hopefully this was a really useful, reassuring, motivating video for you guys. If you did enjoy it, please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time.